Okay, I added the trim at the ceiling, and that's what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Closes that gap off nicely and makes a nice sharp line between the wall and the ceiling. I stopped it over there because I'm not quite done over there yet. So this morning I painted the ceiling, a little more than half of it actually, white. It's this half of the shop over here. The plan is to get the ceiling done on this side, get the walls done on this side, and then I can move everything back over here and finish the other side. After I painted the ceiling, I painted the door first coat with the white. That brightened things up quite a bit. I also made some plywood trim to go around the door. Nothing fancy, it's just 2 inches wide, flat, just strips of plywood. And they'll be painted the wall color. I added a piece of plywood to the bottom underneath the door to cover the concrete that was there before. Clean everything up, you know, make it look decent. What I'm about to do next is give the walls a second coat of paint on this side, and that'll be done. Then I can move everything over onto this side and finish things over there. Alright, well, I got everything moved over here to this side. Good thing that stand is on rollers, because unloading that would have been an ordeal. I moved my speakers up there along with the tuner. I'm thinking about leaving them there. Seems to be a good spot for them. And I've already gone ahead and put the OSB on that wall. Get that all done. And this wall is all cleaned off, now ready to paint. I put trim around that window. That really makes a difference. I mean, it's the small things when you're doing this kind of thing that really make a difference in how it winds up looking in the end. So what I got to do now is get the primer coat on this wall, on these walls, these two walls right here, and then I think that'll be it for today because it's pretty late right now. So next thing comes painting the ceiling on that side, the last coat, and then I can get the finish coats on these two walls, trim out that door. I want to get a corner board on that corner there to clean up that a bit. You know, the raw OSB is not a very good, doesn't make a very good corner. And I've also got the trim to put in the corner up in the top, just the same as I did over there. So this is the corner board I put on. It's on this outside corner of the storeroom here. And I went ahead and I put some trim around the door to clean that up. And as you can see, the walls are painted the primer coat. I ran out about there, halfway down the wall, and I had to use another paint. That was another gallon of paint of a color that I really didn't like when I had it mixed, so it was sitting there not used, so I used it for this. I also got a coat on the window frame. This is actually a window that I made a couple of years ago to replace the one that was there. The one that was there was one of those vinyl slider ones, and the vinyl trims that were on it were all smashed, and it was in really rough shape. The only thing that was any good was the glass, so I just took the panes of glass and I made a new frame and I put the panes of glass in. And it doesn't open or anything, but I really don't think it needs to, not here in the garage anyways. It's got a back door and a front door that opens, so that's it. Still have 2 coats of paint, finished coats of paint to go on these walls, and another coat of white to go on the ceiling, and that will wrap up this. Other than a few odds and ends with trim, it'll be done. To the point where I can get at the garage doors. The garage doors I'm going to paint white. Having the garage doors brown like that really darkens up the room. Doesn't seem to matter how much light you have in the room, it still appears dark because these garage doors are so dark.